Hello Odoo users and welcome to our channel. In this tutorial we will see about Odoo QuickBooks Online Connector and we will see the process for the import. We will import customers, accounts, payment terms, taxes and products from our QuickBooks accounts to Odoo. So let's get started. For this you need access for your Odoo dashboard as well as your QuickBooks dashboard. So here is your QuickBooks dashboard and here we are in the customer section. Now we'll go back to our Odoo dashboard, open our QuickBooks and see over here for the import configuration. So here is the import configuration and here we will see if you want to process all the below details. First of all, we will go back and do the import process. So let's go to operations. Here import is selected and here is the import customer option. So we have already selected that and let's execute it. Well, we execute the customers to import from QuickBooks to Odoo. You will see that the customers are imported. So here, as you can see, there are some 68 customers and we will see all of them will be imported in Odoo. For that, we will go over here in mapping, go to customers and see there are all the 68 customers which are imported from QuickBooks to Odoo. So here are the 68 customers that we selected. Now there is another process of importing the customers. So let's delete these bunch of customers and see how to import it again. So let's go back again, go to operations. Here is the customer type option. So if you mention anything in the customer type option, only that particular filter of the customers will be exported. So say suppose if we are mentioning customer type that is sale. So here in our QuickBooks dashboard, as we open any of the customer, we have an option to mention customer type. So I will show you the same. Let's go to edit and here are the customer type details. So here is the customer type, as you can see. So if we have selected sale as a customer type and we have mentioned the same over here, so only the customers which have customer type mentioned as sale will be imported. So let's execute them and check the process. So we have executed and now we will see in mapping section, go to the customers. Here there are two customers with that same sale type are imported. So there are two customers that got imported, which are Ashish and Puja. Now we will see another thing. So now let's delete them again. Now as we go to the operations, here we have customer type and here is from and to date. So if you want to import customers from some particular date, we can have the date filter as well. Now if you want to import the customer and create the customers in Odoo, you will see the process. So whatever customers currently which are imported will be shown in the mapping section of the customers that is over here. And here this customer over here means the customer is created in Odoo dashboard. So whenever we import the customers, so say suppose we are executing it again and see the importing. So the customers are currently imported over here as we saw it first. So none of the customers are created in Odoo, which you can see that this is a blank format. Now if we want to create the customers in Odoo, we will go back and check that how we will create them. Here we will go to the customer creation. If we active this, we will be able to create the customers in Odoo as well. So let's select them, save it. Now we will go to our connector operations and here we'll execute it again. So whenever we execute it after giving the filter, the customers will be created in Odoo. So let's go to the customers and as you can see all of these customers are created in Odoo. These are the customer names. His QuickBook instance ID, QuickBook ID and here are the customers that are created in Odoo. As you can see all of them are created. The ones which are created before will not be created again, but ones which are not created will be created in Odoo under the customer name. We will go back to the customer section. Here you can see there are 68 customers from the smart button, as you can see it over here, which are imported from this filter. And next step is chart of accounts as well. So when we want to select or say create chart of accounts from QuickBooks to Odoo, we will select this option. Again, if you want product creation, you can execute that as well. So that will be seen over here in a product section as well. So let us import both of these things, that is chart account creation and product creation. So let's save it. Let's go back, go to the operations. First of all, we will import the chart of accounts. So let's execute it. So as we execute it, we will go into the QuickBooks instance, and here see 89 accounts which are imported from QuickBooks to Odoo. Here are all of them. Now next step is we will go back again, go to the operations, go to import of product. So let's execute again. All of the products that are in the QuickBooks account will be imported over here again. So here are the products. You can see 37 products are imported. So here are the list of products which are imported. Let's go back, and here we will import or say create payment terms and taxes creation as well. So let's save it again. Now we will go back. Here go to QuickBooks operations. Here we will import the taxes. So the taxes will be imported in the first scope, and next we'll substitute payment terms. So taxes are getting imported. Here you can also check it from the mapping table as well, that is payment terms. Sorry, we imported taxes, so taxes are seen over here. There are 4 types of taxes. Now we'll go back to the QuickBooks, go to operations and import payment terms. So execute it again. As you go to the mapping, go to the payment terms. You can check the payment terms as well, which are due on receipt, net, anything that is created in QuickBooks will be imported over here. So in short, you can import all of the 5 things from your QuickBooks dashboard to Odoo, and this is how the process that takes place. So here in go to mapping table, and you open any of the customer, you can see that they are imported now successfully. Here are the customer details. So here is the customer that is imported. Here you can see the QuickBooks customer ID as well from the QuickBooks instance, as you can see it over here. Here are the log details. So there are logs book and logbook line. In case if there is successful import, it will be seen something like this, that are successfully created and mapped. And if there is an issue while you are importing, it should look something like this. If the things don't match or thing doesn't work, you will see the log details over here, so that you can make the changes whenever required. Here are the logbook lines. Logbook lines are also processed only when there are errors. So these are the logbook lines that has error in it. As you can see, customer doesn't match with QuickBooks. So this is a logbook line, and you can check the error directly from here. So this is all about QuickBooks Odoo integration and the import process of the same. Feel free to let us know if you face any issues where you configure it for your store. Our team will be there to help you out. You can also write back to us at sales@vraja technologies.